All right. Right, this. I want to... Oh, now it says it's excellent. Okay, I was having... Looked like my connection was maybe not very good right there. Yes, okay, welcome back. Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh man, they're having so much fun. I think I'm gonna go to Aya.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Okay, I already did. What? That's weird. Anyway, there's an embassy on Aya that I should visit. I spoke with the Angaran delegation on the Nexus. So I should probably go to Aya now and visit the embassy there.
Drac said he wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Oh, and I've got an email from PB too. Krogan Colony heist. Kid, need to talk to you about the Krogan Colony. Something's up. I'll be in the galley. Okay. Got a lead from PB. Hey, I've discovered someone who can help us find Pock. He might need a little convincing. When we go to Kadara Port, meet me in the bar, please. Let's go get my bot back. PB, okay? Stolen Nexus goods from Anonymous. Pathfinder Ryder. I'm the one who was storing supplies around the Nexus for delivery to Kadara. They were intended for hardworking and downtrodden exiles just trying to survive. The initiative cast them out with almost no regard for their future. Whole families, many of whom were only barely implicated in the revolts, or left because they couldn't bear to separate from loved ones. I was able to make several deliveries before you took it upon yourself to shut down the pipeline, enough to buy them some time and hopefully get them back on their feet. I've left my post on Nexus and joined these disenfranchised people. I wanted you to know that this was done out of concern and caring, not avarice or greed. Please don't take it out on the people of Kadara. Good luck to you. Fair enough. From Reyes. I've ordered visible and some not so visible patrols to guard your outpost. The outcasts have already mounted a few attacks, but nothing we couldn't handle. As promised, I'll do everything in my power to keep your people safe. Aww. Reyes wants to be friends. I mean, okay. That's fine. That's alright. We can be friends. I'm not a very good one, but I'd rather have your friendship than nothing at all. Aww. I'm sorry, Reyes. It was my, I shouldn't have kissed you. That was entirely my fault. I kind of, led you on a little bit, and that's why I broke it off. It's not you, it's me, etc. Alright, let's talk to Drac.
You wanted to talk?
Ryder, I need your help with something.
What's going on?
Okay, out with it. You've clearly got something on your mind.
One of our botanists' heart called up in a panic. A colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's on it. Our seed vault. One of a kind.
Oh dear.
Without that vault, things get complicated. Krogan children need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
How'd they get the transport?
Aren't the transports protected by passcodes? And how do you steal anything from a Krogan?
First thing Hark checked. Looks like some old authorization codes weren't erased. He was working in the transport and stepped out for 2 seconds. The thieves walked right in and flew off.
Alright, well, we'll definitely do that.
Of course I'm in. Whatever you need.
I knew I could count on you. Hark's waiting for us at the colony on Eladon. He's tracking down the transport beacon. He'll have the location ready for us on arrival.
Good. We'll find the transport track. Don't worry.
I'll hold you to that, Ryder.
You can hold me
Hey.
to anything you want.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Who's keeping count?
Don't be silly. That's what friends are for.
That's right. We're friends. So, I mean, I'm gonna have to go to Eldon very soon. I'm going to go to Aya first, though. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna do this, and then I'll probably do some planet scanning, and then we'll probably go to Eladin after that. Let's do it. Alright. Where's this embassy? Interesting.
Any news? Do the numbers look good? I didn't mean the same day. Give it a little time. I was just thinking, more stability means we can probably support more people.
Yeah.
Your brothers are still on Vold, aren't they? I just want to see them again.
Don't worry. We'll fix it. We'll fix all of your problems. Everybody's problems are gonna get fixed. I don't know where I need to go. I just came back to the docks, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Alright, I went the wrong way. Oh well. Yay, humans! There's some people. I like it when there's people mixing and mingling, and it's a great big galactic melting pot. It's a nice feeling. Alright, the initiative embassy is up here, I think.
Ambassador. I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good.
Good. Keep me updated. 10 out.
I've never lied to a director before.
What? What's going on?
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I can relate.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator.
Oh dear.
I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
Okay, well, I'll do it.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
So, any future plans?
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for.
Hello, Game Boy.
It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us.
I have to agree with you there.
We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Yeah, we're walking on eggshells.
Show them we're not invaders.
Mm-hmm.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
I completely agree. So, are we getting a lot of visitors from the initiative?
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars. The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
Yeah.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace.
I agree.
They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered.
They really, really have, yeah.
I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
I'm really glad that you exist because I'm in total agreement with you. Total agreement. The Angara are the ones in charge here. This is their home. We have no right necessarily to be here. We are here at their pleasure, basically. We're here to help them, not really the other way around. So yeah. Any other problems?
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Okay.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked.
Well, I did ask.
I'll point you towards the candidates. If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's all for now.
I still don't know why they want to talk to
I'm
me
here if you
specifically.
need anything.
I mean, I don't live on the Nexus. I live on the Tempest. My ship. Reynolds, hello.
Pathfinder.
No? Nothing? Okay. Just, poking around, no biggie. Anything worth scanning in here? Probably not. So. And model. Yes! God, I love the models. Ugh. Please. Okay. So. I have to talk to some people about me moving on to the Nexus. I don't live on the Nexus. I don't really know what to tell you. It seems alright. Whoops. Forgot to silence my phone. Let's see here. They're all just sort of vaguely in these directions, so I'll just kind of wander around. Hulrul. Hello.
You're one of Ambassador Riala's candidates to live on the Nexus.
I am. Glad you finally showed up.
Let's get down to it. I've lived my whole life wanting to meet aliens who didn't want me dead. But my family's here. How can I stay in touch with them from the Nexus?
Well, there's technology to let you do that.
You'll have ways to send them text messages and comm transmissions.
I want contact with the people I love. You offer machines. Not good enough, Pathfinder.
Okay. Whoops, that was the wrong way to go. I guess I have to be a little more careful about how I talk to these people. Okay. What's back here? There's someone over here. Okay. Uralt. Hello.
Pathfinder. Ambassador Riala didn't think you'd have time for me.
I make time for everyone.
She said you needed to talk before agreeing to live on the Nexus.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm an anthropologist, but I've only ever studied my own people. I've heard the Nexus is home to multiple species and cultures. It will be fascinating and possibly dangerous. Bacteria, viruses, other contaminants. My family worries about me. Are you sure I'll be safe?
You bet.
They wouldn't let me on Aya if I was a walking petri dish, would they?
You aren't taking this seriously enough to satisfy my family.
Boy, I'm gonna do this
I
wrong.
can't go without their blessing. I'm sorry.
I'm messing this up so bad.
Hello, Pathfinder.
Oh. Hey, Avela. I think I have something for you.
Pavawa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
Okay.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
I thought I did have something for her.
Avela's getting restless.
What do you expect? She used to crawl through cat-infested ruins.
She's braver than I could ever be.
That's the Moshai. Boy, I'm not doing a very good job of convincing these people to live on the Nexus. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't live there. I don't know anything about it.
Ryder, they've got amazing RemTech research going on here.
I know. It's great, right? Oh, Peebs. Let's see. I don't know where I'm going. Where's the other guy? Way back in the docks. Okay. Alright. Maybe I'll get 1 for 3. I don't know. Oh boy. Sorrow.
Ambassador Riala said you're thinking of moving to the Nexus.
Pathfinder. I'm honored even to be considered for the transfer, but I won't be happy as just an observer. I need to work. I engineer power systems. Will I be allowed employment alongside your people?
I mean, that's up to them, I guess.
If you put in a request, someone will get back to you.
And if they refuse? I'll have to think about it. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm not cut out for this diplomacy stuff. Jaal seems to like me okay. But not a lot of the other Angara seem to. Maybe Jaal's just weird. Is there another quest over here? Indeed.
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time.
Sure, what do you need?
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it.
I'm on it.
We'll have that medicine in no time.
I am on it. Where am I going? I probably need to go down, like inside and then downstairs or something.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Okay.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Yeah, if you say so, Sam. It's a good thing I trust you, man. It's a good thing I trust you.
Everything is fine, Taoshe. Stop worrying.
Hello.
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Yeah, let's sell my salvage, sure. And also confirm the trade. Thank you. Okay. Right, the dude.
Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Sure. I think Kadara's viability is 100% now, which is nice. I like it when things are 100%. Okay, what else do I have to do? Right, Sorvis. Oh, man. Okay, somebody locked my cat in the room. I gotta be right back. Okay, let's see here. I gotta talk to this Solarian guy, right?
Indulge in a little luxury, Pathfinder. Haribo fresh from the vine. If there's a case for demanding a part of it.
Okay. Sorvis Len.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Hey, simmer down.
Ease off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Ryder was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course.
Oh my god.
I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Okay, what else did he say?
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Alright, well, I need to find this guy.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Oh, boy. What a jackass. Okay, got those. Okay.
Ryder.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis-Len used to mark the person who
I
threatened
could use
him.
a workout.
That's our man.
What's this?
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was handling some remnant.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going.
I agree.
Ambassador Riala will handle the embassy. Lets us focus on everything else.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him?
No, I just want to listen.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
Tell me about your friend.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
Okay.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Okay. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You see, you have very limited space here and stuff.
Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections.
It's alright to mistrust me.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
Fair enough. Mostly I'm just looking for like random stuff, but nothing that you have is anything I want, so that's fine. Okay. Let's go back to the marketplace. Alright, so I think I might have fixed
Director Tan wasn't thrilled with the results of the Nexus exchange, but I appreciate your help regardless.
Honestly, something tells me I wouldn't have been able to do that regardless.
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
Interesting. Let's make room back home.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
That should do it.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
And it will, hopefully it'll appease Director Tan with his let's get Angara to live on the Nexus thing. Okay. Let's see here.
Have something to celebrate? Take home a fresh. This is nice. You can put this in the store right away. New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
New armor's always nice.
Can't hurt to be prepared. Maybe you've got something I'm looking for.
If I don't today, I will tomorrow.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm good. Thanks. I'm honestly just checking for like ship models and
They let you pass the gates. Huh.
I'll honor the trust.
It's an honor, and I understand that. I'll be respectful.
All right. Everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
Thank you. Okay, let's see what we've got. Ezo. All right. I've got the money for it, so it's no big deal. Thanks. Okay. Anything else? Oh, right. I need to try to talk to Avela again and turn in the thing that I found for her on Kadara. So thanks, Sorvis Lund. Stop being a jackass, please. Avela.
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
Man, I have your thing.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Son above. It's an ancient Ravan. A musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing this beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
You'll make new history.
You're already rebuilding. Look at Aya.
We have a long way to go. In any case, relics like this help us.
I'll get going.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
All right. PB wants to meet me in the Kadar bar. I suppose we can do that. Let's go back to Kadara.
Ryder.
Okay. Yes. Let's go here.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Okay. Right. I have to acquire some beer too for somebody on the Nexus. But otherwise I'm just gonna I'm just here for PB. Okay. Let us meet with PB in the bar.
That was the strongest drink I could think of. You really feel nothing?
Next round's on me. We're leaving, right?
That's boring. Let me get creative. Bet I can mix.
So Jaw's no longer at the bar. Liam is. Is Jaw wandering around somewhere? Oh, Jaw's way over there. Huh, interesting. Interesting.
The Charlatan takes control, and everything is pretty much the same, looks like.
More or less, yeah.
Stability was the goal, and allies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a bar full of allies, as long as I'm buying.
Hey.
Sounds like diplomacy to me.
Whatever works for you, Liam. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think it was probably the best outcome I think ultimately one of them was probably going to have to die one way or the other, just in order to keep the balance of power in our favor. Gang warfare doesn't look good on brochures when you're trying to attract colonists, so... Alright, PB.
You are my new best friend. Ah, Ryder. I'd like to introduce you to my new best friend. What's your name again?
I thought I was your best friend, Peebs.
Samrick.
Right. Samrick here's been so sympathetic about Pock being stolen. He used to run with our pal Kalinda, and he knows where her crews congregate. Safe houses, rallying points, etc.
So he's a VIP.
Well, that makes Samrick a truly important person.
He's having some trouble understanding that.
Look, I appreciate the drinks and the flattery and all, but Kalinda doesn't take kindly to people discussing her business interests. She busted me up pretty bad when she kicked me out of her outfit. I don't really want to repeat.
Well, you know what? I can bust you up worse. Whatever she can do to you, I can do 10 times worse.
You might have more immediate fears, don't you think?
You've survived what Kalinda dishes out, but you have no idea what Ryder can do. And after you spill your guts, Kalinda will punish you herself for talking anyway.
So why take an extra beating?
Alright. Shit, you people don't play fair.
Thanks, Ryder. I think he'll cooperate now. I'll know where to look for Pock soon.
Alright. I wonder if Jaw's warming up to the place any.
So that one was 190.
Drac?
What's on your mind?
What do you think of Reyes?
So Reyes was the charlatan.
He fooled everyone. Hard to trust a guy like that, but then, I don't have to.
Fair enough.
Don't have too much fun.
It's early.
I mean, I'm keeping an eye on the guy. He is clearly a little too smooth for his own good. She fell for that crap once. She's not going to do it again. Let's see here. Jaw is in Outcast headquarters now? What is this? Oh, wait. Let's see here. See this way? Oh, I see. I see. So, Jaw, what do you think? How's it going? Why can't I talk to you? Jaw!
You were right, Ryder.
Ah.
Now that the political conflict is resolved, Gadara Port is growing on me. Growing like the searing pain of an infected flesh wound.
Sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. Hi, Kima.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you again.
Nice chair.
You've done well for yourself.
What's the human expression about having friends in high places? The charlatan and I agreed it would be mutually beneficial if I was the face of Gadara Port.
So, did you always intend to rule?
Was it always the plan for you to take Sloane's place?
It was a requirement for my cooperation, yes. As Sloane's Angaran representative, I had more access to the outcasts than the average Kadara citizen. Also, I could rally the Angara to the collective side.
So, what happened to the outcasts?
The outcasts have disappeared from the port.
Not completely. Kiters is still moaning in the holding cells. But the others have scattered. I'm told there's still plenty in the Badlands. Watch your back. Many blame you for Sloane's death.
Yep, I'm sure. So what's the plan with Kitus?
What will you do with Kitus?
The safest option is to execute him. But the charlatan thinks he's worth something.
Oh?
He was Sloane's confidant. The charlatan won't kill him until he's learned every dirty secret.
Yikes. So you know who the charlatan is?
I take it you know the charlatan's true identity.
I'm one of the select few. I told him to tell you earlier, but he worried about what you'd think. It was adorable, really.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well for him either. How were things in Kadara?
How's the mood in Kadara since Sloane's death?
I doubt we'll ever achieve unanimous approval, but my people are happy to be under Angaran rule again. Sloane made a lot of enemies, even among your people. It's a welcome change.
You're not worried people think you're a figurehead for the charlatan?
My ass does more than just sit in this chair.
Yeah.
The charlatan listens to me more than Sloane ever did.
Good. Thanks, Kima.
I should be going.
See you soon, Pathfinder.
Alright, well, I mean, I don't think the situation is ever going to be great in Kadara. But it's at least stable for the moment.